You are lying in bed. The room is entirely dark and completely quiet.
Your breathing slows down. You are right on the fragile edge of sleep.
And then, suddenly, your entire body violently jolts awake. Your heart is racing. Your hands grip the sheets. You gasp for air.
For a split second, you felt a terrifying, undeniable sensation of falling. You tell yourself you are just stressed. Or you drank too much coffee. But that is not the whole story. The real answer is much older. Medical science has a clean, clinical name for this phenomenon.
It is called a hypnic jerk, or a sleep start. The common explanation is simple. It is just your muscles misfiring as they relax. A temporary neurological glitch as your brain transitions from waking to sleeping.
But that answer is far too small. It ignores the most important detail.
Why does the body specifically simulate the feeling of plunging through the air?
To understand why, we have to look away from the modern bedroom. The first clue is older than human language. It is written in our DNA. Look at our closest living relatives in the animal kingdom, like chimpanzees and macaques. When the sun goes down, they do not sleep on the ground.
The ground at night is a landscape of predators. It is a death sentence.
Instead, they climb. They build nests and sleep high up in the forest canopy.
For millions of years, your earliest ancestors did the exact same thing. They survived the night by balancing on branches, suspended far above the earth.
But sleeping in a tree comes with a very specific, deadly risk.
If you relax too deeply on a branch, you roll over.
And if you roll over, you fall. A fall from that height is fatal. So, the ancient body had an incredibly difficult engineering problem to solve. It needed to allow the brain to sleep and recover its energy. But it could not let the muscles turn off completely, or gravity would win. The body needed a built-in alarm system. A biological failsafe.
A tripwire designed to violently wake you up if you started to slip.
And that ancient tripwire never actually went away.
Evolutionary psychologists have suggested this is the exact origin of the hypnic jerk.
It is an archaic reflex, hardwired into your central nervous system.
When you fall asleep, your body undergoes a massive physiological shift.
Your body temperature drops. Your breathing becomes shallow. Your muscles rapidly lose tension.
In a modern bed, this rapid relaxation is perfectly safe. It is expected.
But the oldest, deepest parts of your brain do not understand what a bed is. To the primitive brain, sudden muscle relaxation means only one thing. It means the branch has snapped. It means you are falling out of the tree.
Here is how the mechanism actually works inside your head.
As you drift off, the conscious part of your brain powers down. But a deeper region, the reticular activating system, stays on guard.
It monitors your muscle tone. It watches for danger in the dark.
If your muscles relax too quickly, this ancient watchman panics.
It misinterprets the physical signals of sleep as a catastrophic loss of balance. It instantly fires a massive surge of electricity to your motor cortex. It shocks your limbs into action, forcing you to grab onto a branch that hasn't existed for 1,000,000 years. But the strangest part is what happens to your mind in that exact second. Often, the physical jolt is paired with a sudden, vivid dream.
You dream you are tripping on a curb or falling off a cliff. You assume the scary dream caused your body to jump. But it is backwards. The brain felt the primitive physical jolt first, The body moved. Then, your highly evolved cortex scrambled to make sense of the sudden adrenaline. It instantly fabricated a dream about falling to explain the physical shock. Now, compare that ancient survival system with your modern life. Today, you sleep on a perfectly flat, incredibly safe mattress. There are no leopards waiting below. There is no deadly drop. But when you are sleep-deprived, or stressed, or running on caffeine, your brain's transition into sleep becomes erratic and uneven. Your muscles might relax before your brain has fully handed over control. This confusion triggers the ancient alarm system. The ghost wakes up. The very things that make modern life stressful cause the ancient tripwire to snap.
When this happens, we treat it like a medical problem. We search for ways to cure it. We get anxious about falling asleep. But that anxiety only keeps the brain on high alert, making the jerks worse. We are fighting a biological ghost system that was designed to protect us.
We view it as a failure of the body, when it is actually a profound success.
It is a sign that your survival hardware is still perfectly intact. Every single human being experiences this. It connects all of us.
When you jerk awake in the dark, you are not glitching. You are experiencing a physical echo of humanity's deepest past. You are feeling the exact same biological panic that kept your ancestors alive. It is a visceral, muscular memory of a time when the night was dangerous.
A time when the margin between life and death was a single tense muscle.
We have built walls and roofs and perfectly safe rooms to sleep in.
But inside our skulls, a tiny part of us is still sleeping in the canopy.
Waiting for the wind to blow. Waiting for the branch to break.
So the next time you jolt awake with your heart pounding in the dark, do not be afraid. And do not be annoyed at your body.
It is just the ghost of an ancestor reaching out to catch you before you fall.